How do you find tools that actually help you make progress on your game when there are so many options? In this video, I'm sharing with you 3 tools that genuinely improve my game dev workflow. Plus, I'll share with you a fourth one that not many people know about and it's really good. So stick until the end of the video to know about this one. Hi there, I am Gael. I am a solo indie game developer currently working on my dream survival horror game called Silent Corruption. In this channel, I share my journey as a game developer, all the things I learned, tips and tools to help you make progress on your own game. If you're developing on a tight budget like me, every expense really matters. And finding a good source control system that won't drain your wallet sometimes can feel impossible. Without proper source control, you're one mistake away from losing hours, if not days, of work. A single bad merge, accidental deletion, or experimental feature gone wrong can really wreak havoc on your project. But most robust solutions either cost a lot of money or have a steep learning curve. After testing pretty much every source control out there, I found the perfect combo that gives you a professional grade without having to spend a dime. My secret combo for source control is Git with source tree. Git gives you all the power of professional source control, while Source Tree provides a visual interface that makes complex operation really intuitive. I'm using this setup for my current game project, and it has saved me countless times when I needed to roll back changes or track down bugs. The beauty of this setup is that you can use Git completely locally, so you don't need any sort of subscriptions. Some people may argue that saving your work just locally is a bad idea because if your hard drive or your computer dies, well, you're gonna lose all your work. But let's be honest, had that actually happened to you or does that happen that often? Most likely your computer is not randomly going to explode. And if that happens, you have worse problems. At the end of the day, cloud services are just somebody else's computer that you're just paying to use. And the best part is that if you eventually need to collaborate with people, you can very easily push your existing Git project to GitHub or any other platform in minutes. So this combo is essentially really good because it can scale with your needs. If you ever try organizing your game ideas like levels, story arcs, mechanics, you know how quickly this can turn into a tangled mess. Most devs will chuck everything into text documents or spreadsheets, and before long you stare into a wall of text and you have no idea how everything connects. Great idea gets buried, system clash, and future you has no idea what past you was trying to do. So how do you untangle all this chaos and actually see how your game fits together? Easy, you diagram it. My go-to tool for visualizing game systems is Drawio, which is also known as diagrams.net. Whenever I need to map out mechanics, story branches, or level flows, this is the tool I use. You can map out level layouts, you can visualize mechanics and how they interact, plan narrative branches, dialogues, build skill trees, a grade system, pretty much anything. And in my opinion, what makes Drawio so good is its balance. It's that simple to start with and powerful enough to scale with your project. You can export it as an image, as a PDF, you can share links with other people, you can use it online or offline on the website or on your PC. And honestly, this tool has changed how I plan every system in my game. So next time you're stuck on your design, try mapping it out visually. I promise you this is gonna help a lot. If you hate Adobe for all the crap that they do, like their predatory subscription models, their false updates, and increasingly bloated software, you're definitely not alone. Even if you found alternative ways to use Photoshop without actually having to pay for it, you still dependent on their ecosystem and supporting their monopoly. And thankfully there are more and more free alternatives that are popping up that you can use to replace this software, and this next tool will help you replace Photoshop for good. This tool is called Photobe. I discovered Photobe by pure chance and now I use it pretty much for everything. And honestly, the transition was way smoother than I expected. Photobe has been a total game changer for me. It does 90% of what I use Photoshop for, runs in the browser, and it costs nothing. If you want to get rid of the ads, you can also pay a small price to get rid of them. The interface is very similar to Photoshop, it feels familiar, it opens PSD files, so you can move straight away from Photoshop and your workflow won't suffer much. I'm actually quite surprised that I'm not missing Photoshop as much as I thought I would be. And as I promised before, I had a fourth tool that is the bonus one. And even though it's an amazing tool, I think not much people know about it yet. I'm sure by now you know how difficult it is to make a beautiful, functional UI. Because making a UI is one of the hardest part of making a game. It's not just that you have to make it look good, you also have to make sure that the players understand how to use it. If you get it wrong, the game feels clunky, amateur, confusing, and downright unplayable. And if players can figure out how to use your game's UI, they're just not gonna play it. But you don't have to guess your way through UI with this next tool. I stumbled across Game UI Database by pure luck, and now I swear by it. I used it to plan the grid inventory for my horror game, and it made a huge difference. It gave me clarity, direction, and showed me what actually works in other games. You can browse by genre, platform, or UI elements, like inventory, post menus, HUDs, and many more. It's fast, it's clean, and it's packed with solid examples, both from indie titles and big budget games. This website has saved me so much time of second guessing, because now I have so much reference in one place that I don't have to waste my time looking for random examples. So yeah, bookmark this website, and whenever you're working on your UI, browse through all the categories that they have, and I promise you it's gonna help a lot. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love this next one where I talk about 3 things I wish I knew if I started game dev in 2025. See you there!